In this video, I am going to find the equation of a line that goes through this point, and also this line is parallel to this given line, negative 4x plus 6y plus 3 is equal to 0. Remember that to find the equation of a straight line, we need two things. One is the slope, another is the point on the line. Once again, to find the equation of a straight line, we need two things. One is slope, another is a point on the line. In this problem, we are given a point on the line which is negative 3, negative 5. However, we do not know what the slope of the line is. But they have given us sufficient information in the problem to find the slope. They tell us that the line not only goes through this given point, but it is also parallel to this line. Now you have to kind of remember one thing. If two straight lines are parallel and they have slopes m1 and m2, then these slopes are equal. You probably remember from your earlier discussion that two straight lines are parallel if their slopes are equal, or if the slopes are equal, then the two straight lines are parallel. So in our case, the line we are looking for is going to go through this point and is going to be parallel to this line. I'm just going to sketch this. So let's say this is my negative 3, negative 5. Please keep in mind this is just a sketch. It's not an actual thing. Okay? So I'm looking for a line that's going to go through this point, negative 3, negative 5, and it's going to be parallel to this line. Let's say this line kind of goes like this: negative 4x plus 6y plus 3 is equal to 0. And our desired line is going to be something like this, which is going to be going through this point, and it's going to be parallel to this one. Now let's go ahead and find the slope of the line. Since we know the equation of this line and our line is going to be parallel to this one, the slopes are going to be equal. So we just solve for y in this equation, and it's going to be 6y. If I add 4x to both sides, so add 4x and add 4x, then subtract 3, I get the following on the left. These two cancel out, gives me 6y, and on the right is going to be 4x minus 3. Then I divide both sides by 6. On the left side I get just y because 6 cancels, and on the right side 2 goes into 4 twice, 2 goes into 6 3 times. That gives me 2 over 3x minus 3 goes into 6 twice, which is going to be just 1/2. Now this is the number we are looking for, slope. So the slope of our line is also going to be m is equal to 2 over 3. Slope of this line is 2 over 3. Now we are going to use the slope-intercept form of a straight line, and it's going to be y is equal to mx plus b. My m is this number, so it's going to be y is equal to 2 over 3x plus b. Now we need to find b. What is b? That's where we use this point. That means negative 3 and negative 5. So I'm just gonna put negative 5 for y. Negative 5 is equal to 2 over 3 times negative 3 plus b. 3 cancel out, don't forget this negative, so it's going to be on the right hand side negative 2 plus b, and on the left hand side negative 5. Now if I add 2 to both sides, I get negative 3 is equal to b. On the left hand side negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. On the right hand side these two positive and negative 2 cancel out, and I am left with b, which is to say my b is equal to negative 3, or my y-intercept is negative 3, or the y-intercept is at 0, negative 3. In going from here to here, I use the logic, if x is equal to y, then I can say y is equal to x. We are more used to seeing an equation in this form, not in this form, but both are equivalent. Now I just take this b value and plug it right in here. If I do so, I get y is equal to 2/3 x plus b is negative 3. Now this is the equation which, by the way, is going to be representing this line. And as you can see, the slopes are the same and the y-intercepts are different for these two straight lines. If two straight lines are parallel to each other and they do not overlap, only place where they differ is the y-intercept. Their slope is the same. I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.